Hello everyone, welcome to our Timeless Sunset Tarot. Now this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless, so anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message here for you. Now let's try to see what is the main energy at the end of the day. Okay, we have here the Devil card. You could be addressing right now a bad habit or maybe an addiction or maybe a certain part in your life that is preventing you from really living your life freely. Something is hindering you at this time, and you need to give it some attention. It is something that has grown into you. It can be also a certain lifestyle change is needed at this time, something like that. Because it's been something that you have been doing for a long time, and you've grown used to it. That you can remove the chains. You see here when you look at the picture, you can remove the chains, but you are hesitant on doing so because it has already become part of your way of living. It can be at this time if you are aiming to improve your health. It can be some unhealthy, some practices that are not helpful to your health, and you've grown used to it and you know that you can change it, but right now you are hesitant on doing so. So it can be related to your health, it can be related to your career also. It can be also related to your relationships. Now, it is something that is not good, or that has not been good for you, but you've grown used to doing it, and it seems that the card is telling you to give attention to it and somehow change, to make a lifestyle change, or maybe a change in your life situation. So it can be a decision also to change. For example, if you are in a life situation that is not healthy for you, for some of you, there might be a need also to move away. Now, let's try to see how this will further unfold. Okay, it's very interesting here, no? When you look at these two cards, here you see a masculine and a feminine figure, and it seems that they are shackled into the relationship. For some of you, it can be a relationship. The first card can symbolize a relationship that is not healthy, and an immature kind of relationship where the dynamic is not very good. It can be a codependent relationship. You see here, both these persons are shackled to this sort of this devil like that, which can symbolize the codependent relationship, and they can free themselves from that, but because of the codependence, they are hesitant to leave it or let it go. Now, there's here, when we look at the Lover's card, here both people are free. The man is on fire, the lady is very creative. There is also a snake there, which can symbolize healing. It can symbolize also maybe the temptation, but to go back to the past. But the woman is already looking at the divine and the angel. So the divine can be symbolized by the sun. So when you look at it, there's really a big contrast from darkness to light. So in a certain sense, it can be that right now, if you will let go of such a situation, then you will be set free. Now, it can be two things. Both of you will free yourself from that codependent relationship. You can choose to work on your relationship, and sooner or later, both of you will transform and be able to transform and to be able to have a more mature, more unconditional kind of relationship, something that is no longer codependent, something that now sets you free and makes both of you to be on fire and very creative. So it can be that both of you would decide that this kind of relationship is not good, and you work on you both contribute and work on your relationship and make it a better one. So for those of you who are committed to somebody, this is one possibility, that both you and your couple, both you and your partner would decide to make a lifestyle change. It can be also that both of you might be having unhealthy practices, and when you work on that, both of you will improve. So it can be that you remain together, but you work on the relationship. Now, the second one is that if you are in an unhealthy relationship and it led to a separation because both of you realize that it's no longer working, it can be also that if you would work on yourself, sooner or later somebody more mature will come your way. And by that time, because you've worked on yourself, you've worked on your shadows, you've worked on those things that are not helpful to you, if you will work on yourself like that, then you will grow, you will transform, and you will draw somebody who will resonate to your newly transformed self. So it can be like that also. So try to see how these cards resonate with you. Now, what is the advice of the universe for us? Here you have to make a decision. We have here the Four of Cups. You need to, for some of you, maybe you need to detach yourself, maybe to distance yourself from that situation for a while, just like this person who sat on a tree apart from these three cups, and to examine your life, to re-examine your life, and also to be aware that the universe is offering you something new. I think this is that possibility. This card of the Lovers can be the new cup that the universe is offering you. It's right now you are in a decision period. Will you continue staying in this cup? When you look at it, it's 1, 2, 3 cups. And here the situation is also 1, 2, 3. When you look at the Devil card, it's 3 also. There are 3 cups. It can be you, your partner, and the codependent relationship. It can be that way. It can be also a relationship wherein there is a third party. It can be also that way. Now, try to see how this resonates with you. But what I feel right now is that you are being invited to examine your life and to realize those aspects that are not helpful to you, and to open yourself up to this new gift. That somehow what comes to me is, it's as if the universe is saying, you deserve something better than your present life situation. You can work on it. Now, it depends on, because of the free will, it depends also if you are in a relationship, if you and your partner are willing to work on it, then both of you can journey out of this darkness and into the light. But because of the freedom of choice, it can be also that only one of you might choose to free oneself from that terrible situation. So it can be that way also. And now the important thing here, I think, is dialogue and the humility to accept that there are aspects in your life at this time that needs to change. Now let's go to Insights at Twilight. For our Insights at Twilight, let's get a random card. Ultimate Potential. I choose to live a life of my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards experiences and people that support my growth and accomplishment. Tuning into this frequency, I now reach higher heights than I ever thought possible. Knowing that's an option, why would I have ever tuned into anything else. And then, in closing parentheses, I'm looking at you, smooth jazz and talk radio. Okay. So, ultimate potential. You can free yourself from this situation. You have the potential to achieve this maturity. When you look, the contrast is very, very big, from darkness to light, and you have that potential. The only thing that you need is to make a decision to leave behind something that is no longer helpful to you, and to reach out to these new possibilities that is being offered to you by the Spirit and by the universe, by your angel guides, your inner self. You have the potential to attain and to free yourself from a not very optimal situation to something much, much better. All you need to do is to make a resolution to do so. So you have the ultimate potential. Choose to live life. Choose to live a life to your fullest potential, or of your fullest potential. So this is what we have for tonight. I hope that it has helped you in your present life situation. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.